Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Under the Ring podcast. It's me, your boy, the Kendango Almas. Yeah, every week I'm switching up the names until I get a championship belt. And this is gonna be my goddamn week. With all these goddamn shows we gotta predict for this weekend, I better win something, goddamn it. I better win something. And I'm telling you this right now, like I said it before, if I come in second place,
It's not
I'm
coming back.
I'm
It's
it
not
ain't
coming back.
it ain't gotta be that way. Don't worry. Don't
It's
worry.
not
If
going
I
to be a
come
secondary title.
hmm
No, it's not.
listen, I am straight up Scott Diamore over here. I took the bitch away. I will bring it back if I want to. I will pull a moose out this motherfucker and pull this shit out the trash and defend it until it's recognized. All right, god damn it. But anyway, joining me as usual, we actually have the predictions champion himself,
Boo.
coming to us from Greenville, South Carolina, weighing in at a stunning 200 pounds, Mr. Wheezy, Mr. O2, the King, the Mongo. Say what's up, Mongo.
Oh, God, I'm in the dark. Oh, there he is.
Tell you, boys, it's a sad time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, folks, we're here. We're gathered here today to mourn the death and also celebrate the life of Mongo's title run. It's been
I'm glad you know that.
Right.
And
This
you
shit
know
is
where it's about to be.
gone. No.
it's been a beautiful thing. These past few weeks have been heavenly. Dare I say, perfect. But
You're the champion at the wrong time.
unfortunately, all good things must come to an end.
Question. Worlds Collide and All Out are running at the same exact time, too?
No,
No.
Worlds Collide
Oh,
is
okay.
like at 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, Worlds Collide, I think, starts at like 4 o'clock, but they're going to run as close as they can to All Out.
Oh, okay.
I got all these damn candles set up, and we're mourning over here at House Mongo. It's a sad time because ain't no way in hell am I walking out this bitch Sunday night with the belt. So
I mean, there's a chance that you could start the weekend as champion. Now, you could lose it at some point during the weekend, and you could win it back, but we all know what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us talking shit for no fucking reason like he's going to goddamn win. Matty Bischoff.
I am. Yeah,
It's motherfucking
Matty Bischoff is here. NWO, you know, we're since Mongo's over here mourning, we're mourning too over at NWO. Because I'm pretty sure this is the last week
that we'll have the fucking lead.
I mean, the game. You should expect the lead. Nobody goes wire to wire. Nobody does that. Not since Jackson ran Raw. Will you see someone do that? But this is literally the last week that we're gonna have probably a undisputed, unified WWE World Heavyweight Universal Champion, all that junk. Roman is probably losing this week.
We'll get into that. Right. The wrong answer. Because his ass ain't winning shit. That's right, goddammit. But let's get into some quick news before we do all these goddamn predictions, which is going to take about 85, 45, 35 million minutes. First thing I want to talk about, Mongo, you brought this up yesterday with us, the whole Lady Frost and Impact situation.
Correct. So Lady Frost signed with Impact, I believe, back in 2021. And when she signed, it was kind of a big deal because she was an indie darling that fans were excited about. She had a few tryout matches that we got to see on Impact. She was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And then she just never really showed up on TV much.
Right.
And turns out there are reasons for that. Apparently, Frost has been needing some kind of medical procedure, which we don't know what it is, and told Impact that. But instead of them keeping her off of dates to go do that, they instead had her work dates in Dallas
Right.
when she was supposed to have that operation. She's also apparently she's signed to them on a contract, but it's a per
Appearance was some of the
basis.
wildest shit I've ever heard for a wrestler. A per appearance.
You're locked down, but you're not guaranteed anything.
If your ass don't show up.
That is a horrible, horrible deal. And like, if you're not going to use her,
let her go.
Let her go. Let her go. It sucks because like we're all big Impact fans, but I really like Lady Frost. I think she just deserves better treatment at this point. If you don't want someone with your company, we do this shit with WWE, and we do it with AEW. If someone is there and they don't want to be there, and you aren't going to use them anyway,
let them go.
Let them go.
Mm-hmm.
Let them go. And it sucks, man. It sucks that I got to say that because this. I hate saying this. This is the most TNA thing Impact has done in years. Because this is we don't have the money to pay you, or we just don't want to give you your money move, which they did a lot as TNA. Matt knows that.
Yep.
Very common.
I know that.
Yeah, it's like this kind of stench that follows them around, and they've done so well at like ridding themselves of the old stench of TNA
to the point where they gained a new fan, not a me. Plain and simple.
But
they gained new fans.
This happens, and it's like, oh, it's not Impact, it's TNA again, and it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, with all this bad publicity, Impact just kind of figures, oh, you know what? We're not getting anything out of this. Let her go. I'm hoping that happens, but so far, she's still stuck there under contract.
Mm-hmm. And it, like you said, it's messed up because Lady Frost is good. She really is good. I saw the couple of the tryout matches she had with Impact because they actually had her come in during COVID when they had absolutely nobody in the crowd.
Yes, they did.
They had her come in and had absolutely nobody in the crowd. So
she was around during Deonna Purrazzo's run.
Right.
And like she'll be an asset wherever she lands, but she has to be able to go land somewhere first.
Right, and I'm just sitting there like, and you know, I'm always, you know, giving Impact credit. Like, yo, they do the most for their talent as far as getting them on TV, getting everybody involved, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, that's not what I've been seeing from Impact.
And here's a statement. This is from Fightful about the report. The second they were made aware of her trying to say she's not available because she's going to be sidelined for this stuff, she has not been used since. Fightful's report says that Frost ended up losing money on the Dallas tapings because food, blood work, and other expenditures were not reimbursed by the company as they had promised her. Frost has 2 years left on her contract.
Oh wow!
And Impact said she is fine to sit home for the rest of her deal, unpaid,
and be poor.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Does Impact have like a no compete clause?
Every wrestling company in the States actually has one. If they use it, that's up to them. But even AEW has a clause that they have. The thing is, AEW is they don't let you go beforehand. They let your deal expire. So if your deal runs out, then you don't have a clause to worry about. WWE is the same way. That's why they never let a deal run out. They will fire you before it happens.
My thing is this, because Impact allows their guys to pretty much wrestle everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Can she go wrestle someplace else, or will they try to sue her for breach of contract?
I'm assuming it's like she can't go to AEW or WWE or any.
She can't make money. She can't get good money.
Right. I mean, to do indie shows or whatever the case may be.
But she's unable to wrestle right now because she's
sick.
and she's unable to get the procedure because she doesn't have the money to do it. And she's stuck in this really weird limbo, and it sucks. And it really is just a bad situation. Impact, I love you, but this ain't it.
It really is.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah.
Speaking of contracts, an AEW wrestler is no longer with AEW as of yesterday.
Oh no!
One Bobby Fish.
Oh no!
But here's the thing. They didn't renew his contract, but you knew that was coming the minute he made fun of Punk throwing the roundhouse kick.
Oh my God. Oh, he has been a pain in the ass for them. And people are upset because we're not getting the UE versus Elite thing. And that was like the whole point of him going over there. And we didn't get it. It sucks. A lot of injuries happened. But clearly he wasn't being used while Kyle and Adam were hurt. And that's one of the things that he was upset about. He wasn't being used as a singles guy.
Right.
Which he should have been. He should have been. But, like, how much are you going to push Bobby Fish at this stage in his career over a lot of guys they have there? Like Fish is cool, but let's be real.
He's no Sammy.
Yeah, like
he missed the boat on when AEW started, because when AEW started, we were getting matches from Kazarian and Christopher Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
If he was there at the beginning, it would have made sense for him to be there as an OG,
right,
to help out those younger talent. But
since he missed out, that's it.
Right.
So he's gone. They haven't said if he's going back to WWE. I don't know if he would.
He's not going to fit in there either.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he would, if the Era shows up there again, sure. But if it's just Bobby Fish,
I mean, Roddy is there. Maybe they could do something with Roddy.
Maybe they can keep Roddy around with Fish and like a tag team. But by himself, I don't think Bobby Fish fits in WWE.
He fits in Impact.
No.
Impact. I don't know if it fits in Impact. Really,
his age is what.
Nah, you know why I say he fits in Impact. His age is a factor, but the way he still wrestles, he does still have like a little oomph behind his wrestling, and with Impact, they'll put him in a lot of shit where he's mostly doing a lot of talking and won't have to wrestle as much.
I mean, he can still go, but we saw that it didn't take a lot when he was in WWE to like get hurt.
Right.
The majority of his time there, he was injured because he kept getting hurt after like big matches. I think the smart thing would have been to have him work with Ring of Honor, but because Ring of Honor right now is essentially a non-factor.
That's what I was just thinking. Like, he would be perfect as a Ring of Honor OG, but
didn't have any deal.
Where's Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
Where's Ring of Honor?
Like, you should have Ring of Honor stuff happening on Rampage or Dark or something, and they just don't. So, what do you do with them? And I guess it makes sense that he leaves. It just sucks we didn't get that big match. We don't get a payoff for when the Era attacked the Bucks. We don't get anything. It's just done.
And it just leaves all of them in just one big holding pattern. They're just back where they started.
Well, here's the thing.
We've seen this happen a few times with AEW, where people, like, before a big angle finally happens, because they keep delaying stuff really far, because TK wants to just push shit as long as he can. He wants a drawn-out story. This happens.
Here's the thing. I honestly think that once Kenny was back, all plans were thrown out the window, because now TK's megastar that he loves to death is back. Everything's going to be focused around him. Fuck everything else. Fuck everything else.
I think if Fish had waited, we were going to get Fish, Cole, and O'Reilly versus the Bucks and Omega.
Mm-hmm.
But he was just so frustrated with not being used, and it just led to this. And apparently he's been, like,
very vocal about it.
Vocal, yeah. Backstage of the locker room, I still can't tell if it's like a work or if it's a shoot or whatever. The locker room is apparently still divided as, like, if you're with Punk or if you're with the Elite. And Fish was with neither.
I could believe that.
Right.
Like, he threw shit at Punk, but also, like, he wasn't really buddy.
Right.
the other side of the locker room. It seemed like he was there for O'Reilly and Cole, and that's about it.
Yeah.
His boys.
Mhm.
His boys. But speaking of, I guess you're talking about departures. Let's talk about an arrival that's supposed to be coming back.
Okay.
Word on the street is Braun Strowman is back with WWE.
It ain't just a word on the street. This shit is confirmed. He is back. He'll be back on Monday at the earliest.
And
On
he is
TV,
already
ready to go.
and he is already on NWA.
I'm happy for Braun because let's be honest, there's no company that will better use Braun Strowman than the WWE.
Exactly.
I mean, tailor made for the WWE, and he's still a great big like. People hate him for how he is like online and his beliefs. So just put that shit aside for a second, because everyone was riding that hype train with Braun until he left and he said some stupid shit.
Until he opened, everybody was on the hype train with Braun until Braun decided to actually speak.
Braun made jokes about Ring of Honor and others, and he shouldn't have. And that shit sucks. But we're gonna get some good shit out of him in WWE, and you don't want him anywhere else because AEW fans didn't want him.
Right.
So, whatever.
Because he's not a wrestler.
He costs too damn much any damn way on the indies.
What do you think they actually paid him to bring him? Because there's no fucking way Trips was like, all right, I'm going to give you your $2 million.
Oh, no. He probably got
a little bit more than the deal that he had.
Yeah, he probably got his old deal.
He probably got his old. Yeah, exactly. I don't even think he's making the mill.
I wouldn't think he would. But he's going to be a really good guy to have for Roman and Drew. That's for damn sure.
Because him and Roman actually put on some good matches together.
Him and Roman are great together.
They need big men because they're two big men that they have tried. All the big men since then have failed. Lars, he likes doing other stuff. Omos is nowhere to be found at the moment.
I was just getting ready to say, almost you about to be gone. You gone now because Braun back, baby.
And then Veer is here, and then he doesn't
Morrissey,
do anything.
They were trying to get Morrissey, but Morrissey's with AEW now, which is a good pickup for them.
Great pickup for them, and they have him looks like teaming with Stokely.
Yeah, that's a great move on their part. Good.
Good. He came in last night and demolished everyone in the motherfucking ring.
That is such a huge
Mickey James is on TV.
Kenny, I swear to God,
out.
if you spoil any more of this show,
I'm just letting you know you're gonna have a good. I'm not telling you what she's saying. I'm just telling you that she's on this show with looks like a blazer coat and her boobs hanging out. It's amazing.
So Braun's back. Man, it sucks for
EC3.
EC3's two biggest names for Control Your Narrative, Karrion Kross and Braun Strowman, are both gone.
He better control his ass back on up the trips.
I said something on Twitter. I said Control Your Narrative turned into Control That Bag real quick.
Right.
That didn't take long at all.
Right. Once that check cleared, they was gone.
Clear that check. That's what it's called. Clear that check.
EC3 his only choice is to come back to Impact.
Pretty much. And he had a good little thing to do with Impact with Moose. So that was cool. And then he went off to do his own thing, and it ended up being nothing.
Or he's going to have to just fuck around with Control Your Narrative until he could possibly...
Who's his next big star in that? Vincent? Is it Vincent?
I think so.
Right, and Vincent ain't even really on Control Your Narrative because his ass be on Impact. Vincent got a regular job. He just doing this shit because EC3 is this boy.
Oh, sorry. He has Austin Aries. Who?
Oh God, no.
Oh God, no. No,
nobody gives a shit about it anymore. Nobody gives a shit about it anymore.
That's a Super Bowl.
So yeah, that's a pretty big get for WWE to bring back. That's a major name. People like him. He's gonna get a big reaction from crowds. He's another big name for Roman to work with.
For Max, another big name to replace Roman too, because we all know Roman is taking time off, which is why he's probably dropping one or both of these belts.
Yeah, he's probably losing something. And it's time. He's been carrying
It's literally
load for a
been
long ass time.
2 years of him as Universal Champion.
He's earned a break. Jesus Christ, he's earned a break.
Right.
There is. Didn't somebody else? We have more news about people leaving or coming to another company.
Bronson Reed might be returning.
So here's the thing about Bronson Reed. I'm pretty sure Jonah had signed a deal with New Japan.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I need to look that up real quick because I when I first saw Triple H, we're gonna bring more back. He was the first name I thought of because he was a big Triple H name.
Dude, they fired him like the week they took the belt off of him.
They told him we're about to bring you up, and the second.
Well, yeah, he was getting promos for being called up, and then he was gone. Him and Karrion Kross were the two people we kept seeing on main event all the damn time.
He says he has an agreement with New Japan that is non-exclusive. It doesn't say if it's a long-term deal. This was back in December.
They probably bought that shit out.
So he might actually be good to go.
Because it doesn't take much to buy out a contract, really.
No.
If you're WWE, all you gotta do is sit there and be like, "We promise to bring. We'll have your favorite wrestler come over there.
Hold on.
We'll have y'all's favorite wrestler come over."
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure New Japan won't fight for him.
Oh, they'll fight, but how much are they willing to fight?
It might be a bigger fight than we think. Remember, they had him beat Okada.
They did. They did have him do really well in the G1.
Right. Even though Okada won and decided he's going to flip the script on how he was going to do this G1 tournament. For those of you who don't know, usually when the G1 gets a silver briefcase, that has like a contract in it stating that they get the shot at Wrestle
It's just
Kingdom.
a rip-off of Money in the Bank.
Pretty much. Yeah. But it's not a guarantee. You have to defend that case.
To the show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You have to defend that case. Okada decided this year, look, I didn't put in enough work. I'm not defending this case. This case is giving me an automatic pass to Wrestle Kingdom. What I'll do is I'll just give y'all other matches. But I'm not defending this case.
And for New Japan to do that, I love that they did that because I wish WWE would do that more where you defend the case. They don't do it a lot.
That's what WWE is starting to veer off to slowly but surely.
Like that's such a cool thing to keep it interesting. And I don't know. I guess we'll see with Jonah. I know Trips wants him. I know Trips is a huge fan of Bronson Reed.
Yes, very much so.
But I don't know, man. Maybe they can buy it out. But I think he's still with New Japan for a little while.
And he's riding it out with New Japan too, because he's getting real big over there.
Yeah,
he's getting real big over there.
He's not a nobody over there.
Right. He's putting in work over there. So
we shall see.
You want to go over any wrestling this week and then hop into these predictions?
Yeah, we'll talk about some stuff that happened this week. So NXT, we got a few more title matches for Worlds Collide because Gallus, Pretty Deadly, Jensen and Briggs, and
Creed.
The Creed brothers got into a fight. So now they're all fighting for all the belts. Mm-hmm. So every match except for one is for multiple titles.
Right. Then we have Casey. We have Casey and Flexi Girl defending the NXT titles against who is it again? Toxic Attraction?
No, it's against Nikki Ash and Doudrop.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Ash and Dewey. Dewey.
Two matches that are not unifying. Which that's gonna be fun. But also Nikki Ash dropped her cape on Twitter.
Good.
So
Hope she takes the
she's
mask off
apparently
next.
we might be getting Nikki Cross back.
We need
which
it
would be
because
Right.
fantastic.
That shit would Nikki Cross and fucking Piper would
Mhm.
Nikki and Piper would work.
Yeah.
she just looks ridiculous. She just looks like a creator wrestler. That's all she
It
looks.
does.
She looks
Yeah,
like
it
your
doesn't
creator
fit.
wrestler.
It doesn't fit.
It
And
doesn't fit, but that damn it, that suit, that black and white suit she had on fit great. Good. That shit
but
fit. I'll tell you that right
yeah.
now. That shit fit. Shit, it fit.
But yeah, Dewdrop and Nikki Ash is kind of tough. Piper and Nikki Cross.
That's some scary motherfuckers.
That's where it's at. That is where it's at.
Nikki Cross was a scary ass person.
Right.
Let's be realistic. Sanity Nikki Cross was a scary ass person.
She was going to go with Oscar. I mean, she was scaring Oscar.
Right. She was scaring Champa.
She was. Jesus. What's
Okay.
going on, Mike?
What's up, fellas?
Joining us, ladies and gentlemen, the good stone of Mr. Mike Hall. We're just talking about a little bit what happened with wrestling this week. Nikki Ash and Duo dropped going for the belts now too. So yeah. Oh, this particular NXT show saw a lot of OGs come back and do little segments. We had Finn show up. We had Ciampa show up.
Gunther showed up.
Right, like we had Rhea Ripley show up. There was a bunch of people show up to give the champions little, I guess, boost talk.
Pep talk. It was pep talks, basically saying you better do it for the brand, because one of these, we about to die, basically.
The greatest women's champion in NXT showed up, Shayna Baszler, to talk shit to Mandy Rose.
Right.
Which was, here comes Osprey's boys on Impact. I forgot they were showing up. Man, you lose the Good Brothers, but you get those guys for a while. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's they're treating Worlds Collide like a major because it is. It should be treated like a major.
It really is.
Right, because it's the meltdown.
NXT UK's last show was today. We did the finals of the tournament,
which was hilarious. It was hilarious, by the way, that they're saying like, "Who's gonna win?" Like, motherfucker, we already know who won.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna go Breaker, but none of us want Breaker to win that. Because Tyler Bate rules. Tyler Bate fucking rules.
The master.
Also, Pete Dunne showed up on an iPad to tell Bate, do it for British Strong Style. And I was like, too bad Trent isn't there anymore. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
Right. And his Twitter thing says Pete Butch Dunne.
Yeah.
And Butch is in parentheses.
If people didn't notice already, this week's SmackDown is taped. Because it's literally impossible for them to have a SmackDown on a Friday and be in the UK or wherever they're at the next day. So
be ready for the show, have the thing
be
set
ready.
Up.
Yeah, so Pete Dunne his name is still Butch, but when he wrestles, he finally is wrestling. He's in Pete Dunne gear.
The Bruiserweight's back, baby.
So the Bruiserweight is basically back. So with that part on NXT was kind of a like hint, wink, wink of what you're going to see later this week on SmackDown. But it's also nice to see that, his name changed, but he's still Pete Dunne.
and NXT, what NXT did was Triple H's whole run so far has been continuity. Every show flows together to the next thing. It all connects, which is great. Trips has been doing fantastic. The one thing that people are mad about and are now saying Trips doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, which is ridiculous, is the ending of the women's tag title match on Monday. For those of you that didn't watch it, the finals were Control versus Raquel and Aaliyah.
That name is still
Mm-hmm.
growing on me for them.
And everyone just assumed, okay, well, clearly Io Sky and Dakota Kai are going to win this. Nope.
Right.
Swerve. Swerve.
That should have told you that right there. Because one, on top of that, people were. This is one of the reasons why people were mad. I don't know why. No. You know what? I do know why.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You're mad. Most of y'all were mad because you thought Control was going to win, and while Control was sitting there celebrating, you're going to hear Sasha and Naomi's music turn on. Guess what? You didn't. We expected to see Johnny Gargano when they were in Cleveland. Guess what happened? He didn't show up. He showed up the next week.
Right.
In this Triple H era, shit that you expect in the Vince era is not going to happen. Triple H is way younger than Vince, and he has a whole different way of going about surprising us. And we should know this by now, just off of watching Black and Gold NXT.
Listen,
So,
keeping us on our toes.
When Trips is involved,
shit went bad real quick. Shit went bad.
Like,
all right,
it's gotta be unpredictable. So I can understand that. Like, people are mad now. Aaliyah and Raquel winning. It honestly makes sense if you think about it. Why does the big dominant heel group going into a match at a pay-per-view, if they're already on a run, don't they got to have some type of bump in the road? Somebody has to gain the upper hand. We should have known. I'll tell you, here's another hint where you would have known that they were going to lose. All this time, for the build up to the 6-woman tag match, Bianca, Asuka, and Alexa have honestly not been tagging. They have not been coexisting all like that. But Monday, they randomly had them have a 6-woman tag match, a 6-woman squash match.
And that shit was a squash.
Just to show that they were good. Like, literally, like, people was like, why is this going so long? I'm like, just to set up, just to show that they can actually be
working
worthwhile as a team.
Cohesive unit.
Yeah. And then, of course, okay, they're looking like something. Well, Bailey's group, Control, has always been looking like they've been on top this whole time. At some point in time, they got to get back to even level. And sure enough, in the middle of that match, here come Bianca and her crew to run Bailey off, distract the referee. What happens? Io Sky got pinned. But Dakota Kai has went on Twitter, and USA Network has even shared it and got in on this storyline too. Io was not the legal person. Dakota was the legal person. The match should therefore not be official.
It shouldn't, but it is.
But it is. But it is.
It shouldn't, but it is.
It is. So who knows what's about to happen? But we got Aaliyah and Raquel as our tag champions. You got they look good. They'll be all right.
They'll be all right.
They'll be all right. Honestly, I'm just thankful that they didn't get rid of these titles because they honestly could have did the easy and just acted like they never existed.
Listen, if they got Liv as the champion, they'll be all right with Aaliyah as a tag champion. Okay,
of course.
So they'll be all right. Raquel, you kind of got to figure Raquel was gonna kind of win it because she kind of lost it in a bullshit way to begin with Dakota. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it was she needed it, and they want to establish Raquel as a beast, a strong person in a division. Give her the tag title. Give her the tag title and let her bounce back and forth, get a little bit more TV time. That way she can break off and do her singles run again. I mean, you wouldn't expect them to put her with somebody as green as Aaliyah, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Hey man, we're back in the wrestler slash women's resolution slash diva era, the women's evolution slash diva era. Because think about like Liv, she's improved. When you look at her, diva. Shit, look at Mandy, diva. Aaliyah, why you think she still has a job there and is now a champion? Diva.
I mean, she's improved. She's never. We gotta remember a lot of these women are not going to be for every Sasha and Bailey.
Right.
You're gonna have a whole bunch. You're not gonna have a whole bunch of Sasha and Baileys. There's gonna be. Not
There's
everyone's
gonna be
them.
right. There's gonna be some Aaliyahs. You're not gonna get a. You're not gonna get a Ember Moon and an Oscar all the fucking time. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get that.
I mean,
But
of
like
course,
all,
but
like,
they still
like all-
fit under the diva. Like just by looking at them, they're a pretty face with a belt. Nothing wrong with that. It's just they've gone back. They've gone back to that in some sorts. Nothing wrong with it. It's just this is what they've been doing. Started with
Yeah.
Mandy.
It damn sure started with Toxic. Damn sure started with Toxic.
Mm-hmm. Cause they suck.
I mean, the only one who sucks, in my opinion, is the one that tags with Gigi. Gigi can actually wrestle. Mandy, she can pass. She wouldn't have had the belt this long.
Mandy's a vet.
Mandy's lucky that she got a good knee that works for her.
That's like somebody like I never even noticed. Someone brought it up on Twitter. How long y'all think Aaliyah been in the company?
Leah been in the company at least about 4 years now.
About 5,
Someone
6
says
years?
someone says she's been there at least a decade.
Really?
What?
She's been there since about 2013. She's been there since early NXT.
What?
And she's just now getting like she has been grinding.
What was she
Sorry, no,
doing?
2015, I think.
Okay. So
What was she
7 years.
doing?
It's just like Dawkins. Dawkins was the Street Profits was literally his last.
Yeah,
attempt.
Dawkins I know.
Yeah.
Oh, Sookie now. Grand Metalik.
Kenny,
That one was on purpose. That one was on purpose, Dick.
Yeah, that's true. You know, that's true. Cause I remember going to an NXT live show back in like 2015, 2016, and Dawkins was like the first match.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Dawkins damn sure was on his last. Because didn't they have Dawkins teaming with Jason Jordan at one point?
He used to get. I know when I went to NXT once, I think he went against like Nakamura or somebody. It was someone extremely random.
They wanted Dawkins to die early in his career.
Dawkins, I mean, you know, that shows that all you really need is a good gimmick.
Yeah.
Because Dawkins was decent at best, and then now he's a lot better now. But back then he was decent, but you know they just couldn't find anything for him.
Now Dawkins is putting
all
in.
of a sudden,
Dawkins put in work.
Now Dawkins has proven himself like he could be a decent mid carder. Like he would be fine as a mid carder. Whereas before, like a few years ago, if they split up, Taz was going to be fine. Dawkins is going to be fired.
Yeah,
like it's incredible how far he's come.
It's really
Aaliyah, she's been bouncing around NXT for so many years. I remember.
I didn't know that.
She showed
me
up.
neither.
She used to be
There's a point where her, Carmella, and Liv Morgan were all on that roster.
Yeah,
the exact same gimmick. And I was like, oh, she looks different than last week. Oh, it's a different fucking person.
I definitely remember going to NXT and seeing Aaliyah be a squash match. And she was basically doing the same thing she was doing when she does now. The same thing that she was doing when she was with Robert Stone. It's like At some point, they're just like, all right, you can wrestle. Your gimmick sucks, but let's just get you up there and see what happens. Obviously, she's done enough where she's able to say she's a champion. Hell, if Dana Brooke can be 24/7 champion and that title's been basically written off, anybody can be a champion.
You know what? Now that we all know that she's been there damn near a decade, you know what, Aaliyah?
Bro, good for you. Good for you, girl.
They're losing those belts in like a week or two. There's no way those things stay on a long.
Oh no, they're definitely transitional champions.
Like, you know what? Maybe Sasha and Naomi show up at the Clash or something. I don't know. But there's no way in hell Raquel and Aaliyah hold those belts longer than like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But man, people gave Trips a lot of shit for that decision.
They better remember.
Y'all need to calm down.
We gave Vince, basically, for most of us, we've basically given Vince 20 to 30 years of our life. Mm-hmm. Triple H has been in our life as head of creative for about 1 month now.
1 month, one mistake they can think of. All right, it ain't that bad.
And we don't even know what the payoff is. You're mad at what you've seen. You have to think about what could happen. That's why I don't get mad about certain stuff anymore, because it's like, what is the actual payoff?
I do.
And you know what? and you know what? I can't even really call it a mistake, because like we've been talking about, Trips is putting different people on TV, giving them shine. Giving them an adequate amount of time to shine. Doing the same thing with Aaliyah. And when it's all said and done, there's nothing wrong with that.
I never knew that damn heifer been around that long.
Yeah, man. She's been, and it's been that same gimmick for 8 years. Like when I saw her go with Robert Stone, I was like, all right, this has got to be like her last chance.
Right.
And then that went nowhere, and then she moved up.
All of Robert Stone's people have literally, like, they just go up to the main roster and become nothing.
You got to get fired.
You got Mr. Vaughn.
No, Robert Stone, I feel bad for the guy because I liked him as Robbie E, but man, he's like a death. If you were signed with Robert Stone on NXT, you're done. You might as well just pack up.
Mm-hmm. He's that. If we can't get you to work with him, then you done.
Hey, you know what? There's another rumor that I heard that I want to talk about. There's been a slight rumor that WWE Trips once again trying to bring back another one of his Big Damo. Damo just recently lost his. He just lost the Progress belt.
He is. Oh my God!
Speaking of Damo,
guess what company comes up when you look up Big Damo where he's working at right now?
Narrative.
AEW.
Narrative. Control your narrative.
Oh God,
that would be another name that they would take from, like, EC3 is gonna have nightmares by Triple H. He's gonna have like sweat night terrors. No, not again. No. Time
to play the game.
He's gonna hear Motorhead and shit himself. He's gonna have a rough time dealing with any of this. EC3. Damo, man, I guess it makes sense because Nikki's there and they're married. You know what? I like Damo. If they can do something with it, cool. Sure, why not?
Listen, they did do something with it. Sanity.
And then when that didn't work out because for some reason Vince just didn't like Sanity, he had some kick-ass matches with Riddle, Dijak, Keith. Like, he was a monster in NXT. You know? And so I can see him working out there for, lower mid-card guy. We'll see. I wouldn't hate it.
All right, y'all. We talked enough news. Let's get into these goddamn predictions.
So
Mongo
this
goes last.
is
Yeah, boy.
it's gonna be
And I told you, Mongo. I told you I was right about Mickey. She looked fucking
yeah.
scrumptious.
Good God. Good God. Woman's always hot. Share screen. Let's share this.
I saw Mickey in that, and I was.
I love it.
All right, so we're gonna do Clash, then for some reason I got these backwards. So I guess we'll do Clash, then AEW, then we'll do Most Collide.
Right.
I fucked this up, but it's fine. It doesn't matter.
All right. First one is Clash. We have Edge and Ray versus Judgment Day. Tito has sent in his picks to us already. He's taking Ray and Edge. So am I. Is there anyone taking Judgment Day? Okay, Mongo's the gay one. Mongo's the one that's going to be the one
Hold
that.
on. All right.
Hold on.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there.
I am gonna go.
Don't type for me.
I'm going Judgment Day.
Me too.
Oh, now everybody wants to go Judgment Day.
Motherfucker, he asked a question.
But don't prematurely.
He asked a question and nobody else raised a hand. He asked a
Yeah.
question, nobody raised a hand except for me. I assume y'all are going with Ray and Edge.
No.
All right. Let's see here. I don't know where Kenny went, so I guess we'll just deal with that until he gets back. Next up is Sheamus versus Gunther for the IC Championship.
Oh.
Anyone not going Gunther? Cool. All right. Anyway, on the next one.
There you go.
Assume that Kenny is like the rest of us. Kenny, you're going to go Gunther, right?
Yes, and I would also like to make an apology for a statement which was very stupid, very, very dumb, very, very idiotic, and very, very childish of myself. I would like to apologize for anyone that I may have offended. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you. It was a saying that when I was growing up, meant something completely different. It's not acceptable, and I apologize for anyone that I may have offended.
Okay. All right. I think it's something that we all, even when I was growing up, that was the thing. So it's it's okay. Do that, have a little bit of growth. It's all good. It's all good.
The next match is Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins. Jeremy is taking Riddle. I am going Seth Rollins.
Yeah. I'm wondering how many of us are going to Riddle here. Matt, who you got?
Honestly, I really want Riddle to win this just to see the breaking point for Mark. Because he said y'all really need the points.
And me. Oh,
I'm
he said
going
y'all need every point. All right.
Because I'm like, hey, I'll trade. I'm going to go Riddle.
Oh, shit. Alex Zane and Midland. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah. Now I can say it.
Yeah, now that I caught up to it, motherfucker. Now it's fine.
Oh. It's a long ass match. I just want to let you know that right now. Mike.
Fuck. Well, I can't pick that. You know what? I'm gonna go Seth.
God damn you.
I don't know why, but I'm gonna go Seth.
Seth right now is 1-5 in pay-per-views in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Seth needs to fucking win.
His only win was against Roman as a DQ at Royal Rumble. He's 0-5 in his past 5 premium live event matches. He's got to win.
If he don't, expect an offer on Monday.
I mean, hey, I'm down to trade.
What you go? Next match is going to be Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Asuka versus Control. Jeremy has taken Control. Is there anyone not taking Control?
Control.
Okay, we got a sweep on that one. First match with a clean sweep.
No, second match with a clean sweep.
Oh yeah, Guntas.
No one's that dumb.
Right.
No one's that stupid.
Nah, that match is literally just for that is the match.
That's gonna be a deal. That's gonna be a horse match. That's a horse match right there, boy.
That is like
I'll be honest. Out of all the matches this week, that's like my top 3 that I can't wait to see.
As far as I'm concerned, that match is not for the IC title. That is when the IC title becomes the European title for one night only.
All right. Shayna Baszler versus Liv Morgan. Jeremy has Shayna.
We know who should win this.
Shayna needs to win. I'm ready.
Right.
If
you know what? Give me Shayna. Give me Shayna. Give me fucking exactly, Matt. If this is truly fucking Trips era, give me fucking Shayna right now. God damn it.
All right, Matt.
I'm going Liv.
That is the most Matt thing I've ever seen. Talks you into it.
Bravo.
Look at what my name changed to.
Bravo. Bravo.
Yeah. So here's the thing. We on Raw, we started Liv. I think we did because we need points.
Y'all do.
And it's now or never, I think. That being said, I don't think she's fucking winning. But you're going to Liv.
I mean, I still think if this is truly the Triple H era.
Actually, you know what? This show doesn't matter that much.
Like, I honestly feel like this is as far as we're concerned, we know what this show is for. This show is for Drew McIntyre. Mm-hmm. This is who the show is for.
Mm-hmm. Anybody other than Jeremy as going Jeremy picked Roman. Anybody going the same thing that Jeremy dumbass just going?
No. Good luck, Jeremy.
All right.
Good luck if Roman wins. Because as far as I'm concerned,
Tito, I love you. That was the last pick.
Roman is
throw your chain in the thing right now.
At this point, it's either is Roman losing 1 belt or 2. That's what we have to think about.
This comment that Reggie just said, I do want to see them run this
one more. Yeah, that would be so that way Bianca could finally beat her.
Yeah. Because I think she's fought her on Maine and beaten her, but like it was like no title. It was kind of when Bianca was like struggling to get back to the top. Mm-hmm. Like I want to see when they're both at the top of their game on a pay-per-view and have Bianca win.
Right.
Fucking
So
Reggie.
we're gonna go to AEW All Out. This shit has 14
God.
matches.
Oh my fucking
This
God.
shit
On a
it
Sunday
has
night.
This is the pre-show. We have just given you Saturday afternoon Clash. You get a nice little break, do whatever you want to do, watch some college football. I know I will be watching Ohio State.
Damn
Then
right.
Sunday, you get All Out, where they're
Yep.
literally going to go all out.
Mhm.
Let's be honest. I'm gonna have football on the TV. I'm gonna have the wrestling on my phone. About it.
Listen. No. No.
I'm pretty sure these are part. This has the little These are the pre-show matches, aren't they? Eddie Kingston
Yeah,
and
Three.
all this?
The
Okay.
first three are pre-show matches. Yeah.
Okay.
God.
Just three. Just three. All right. First one we have Ishii versus Eddie Kingston.
Let me get this out of the way before we do that. Let me just.
Yeah. Everybody all in favor of Hook right here. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I would say, are we all? I would say, what do they call fans of Hook? And I was like, oh God, definitely not
Hookers?
Yeah, we're not hookers.
Hookers.
We're
Test
definitely not
fans-
hookers.
If Test fans are testicles, Hook fans can be hookers.
We're hookers,
Man.
damn it.
Man, we're hookers. We're hookers, y'all.
Hookers
First
for life.
one is Ishii versus Eddie Kingston. Jeremy has Eddie. Anybody not going Eddie?
And then he's gonna hate Ishii after this match.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, 'cause he did come off suspension for this. He might lose it as a punishment.
That's a great point, Mongo, but
I'm still go.
not thinking.
Right, I'm gonna still go. I'm gonna still go, Eddie. Because honestly, if y'all think about it, we're gonna get more than one damn match wrong on this bullshit.
Mhm.
Because it's AEW.
All right. Kip Saban versus Pac, and I believe this is for title.
All right, anyway,
Oh, it's for the belt?
yep, for the
Right.
belt.
Yeah.
Let's speak that real quick. All right, so of course, as usual, the pre-show it doesn't matter.
The Pop Pack.
Right.
All right. First match that
matters.
counts. Right. First match that fucking matters. Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho.
Oh.
Jeremy has going Danielson. I myself will be going I'm gonna go Danjico.
Mm-mm.
Give me
I'm gonna go Danielson, and I have a tremendous reason why. But
Fuck.
Chris Jericho should be getting ready to go on tour. Well, honestly, he had to delay his tour because he's supposed to be coming to Louisville, and apparently they had to delay it. It was supposed to be later this month, but apparently he messed up his vocal cords. Whatever injury happened in the ring, he's supposed to recover, but he needs more time. So that's why they got to push all the dates back. They're supposed to be going on a world tour.
He probably loses here, then loses to Daniel Garcia, and then that's
pretty much.
He goes on tour.
Mike.
Too early to go out on a limb, so give me Danielson.
I mean, the way it might be going, all it takes. Honestly, this is the pay-per-view you really want to win.
Right.
Yes.
This is the last one of the night.
Nightcap.
This is the last one of the night. That's why I'm taking my time with these picks.
It's this in the first because if you can win at
WWE
and then tie AEW.
Mm-hmm.
So like you want to win one of these last two because the last one can tie. So You know,
But if you just all out win the last one, then there's no.
that's true. That's true.
All right, we got the 4-way for the women's title. Tony Storm, Britt Baker,
Boo.
Jamie
There you
Hayter,
go.
and Sheeta.
Eh.
So before this happened, before Thunder Rosa stepped away, the plan was for Rosa, Storm, and apparently for Storm to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
Do we think that they keep those plans, or do they think, well, now that Britt's in here and Sheeta's in here, they go with one of their old reliables? Because TK loves him some Brit.
He loves him.
Sheeta held that belt and like carried that division for about a year and a half.
And then he shitted all over her, having her get randomly injured.
Yep. So I don't think it's Jamie Hayter's time yet, but this might be tougher than just.
I'm going with Jamie Hayter.
Really.
I mean, this is going to be probably one of my favorite matches of that show. And I hate the way that AEW, quick tangent, I hate the way they hyped up that United Empire Elite match. Because I really thought that was probably like the finals.
I don't know.
I was like, oh, damn, that ain't the finals?
Right. I really thought it was too.
There's only one reason that's not the finals. And we'll talk about it later.
I looked up, there was like in the Rampage final. I said, oh, so there's that. I was like, they ain't picking up the belts. Why ain't they picking up the belts? Oh. Okay.
We got one more to go.
I'm gonna go with Storm.
Michael?
This is when Mike gonna go out on a limb.
Nah, I already went there. We hate him.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, he might pick. He got.
Nah, he ain't picking. Ain't nobody picking Sheeta.
Shit.
Shit.
Shit. Hey, Mongo made a great point. TK going to old reliable. Still too early to go out on a limb? Give me Tony. Give me Tony Storm.
This one is really fucking complicated.
No, it's not.
God, it is. It really is.
No, it's not.
But I'm gonna go with the majority.
Okay. So I'm the dingbat.
Real quick, we didn't talk about this for this next match. There are rumors that nothing's confirmed, but there are rumors that Aleister Black is trying to leave AEW. That he's frustrated with the company, doesn't get to wrestle as much as he wants, but also he's injured, or he gets hurt quite a bit. So I don't know where that leads anything. I'm just telling y'all that ahead of this. He does have 4 more years on his deal.
Oh God!
Damn. So he's basically KD.
Him, Miro, and like 3 other people signed 5-year deals for some fucking reason.
If he is trying to get released, that man he is mad. You got to be mad. You ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
He ready to go.
They haven't won a fucking feud. Aside from Brian Pillman and Griff Garrison, like that's it.
But we got House of Black versus Darby, Sting, and Miro for some reason. It's so fucking weird that they're together.
That's one of those random ass.
I was just to say that's one of them classic AEW random ass T-shirt teams.
We need to have 14 matches. What should we do? Stick 6 guys together and give them a 6-man.
Pretty much.
Just-
Miro, what you doing, baby?
Then you'll get an email from Pro Wrestling Tees saying, "Get the newest Miro Sting Darby Allin shirt." I don't want this.
Ew.
Well, give me them for this pick.
And I will follow suit
Mm-hmm.
with Darby and his dad and his
Pitbull.
bully and his bully.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to speak for you, Mike. What are you doing?
Go ahead, Mongo.
Okay.
You can speak for me on this one.
While we're here, let me go ahead and then
God damn.
okay.
The next one is Athena versus Jade for the title. Oh boy.
For audio listeners, by the way, I was just marking out the shit that doesn't matter when we count this shit up. Everything that we.
You know what? You know what? Mongo, put me back with Storm.
Well, shit.
All right, cool.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't fucking matter.
Put me back with Storm. And I'm gonna take Jade on this. Can I have what you call it? They're not gonna have Athena with it. Not yet.
I don't know, man. They did really break her butterfly wings, and that was apparently an issue. Do you remember back when she was on SmackDown and I think it was the Iconics broke her Switch? They broke her Nintendo Switch, and it was like, they broke her Switch. How dare they break her Switch? This is worse than that. This is stupider than that. They broke her with butterfly wings. Ooh.
I'm going Jade. Matt?
I'll probably going Jade.
That being said, this is going to be a fun match. That's a fucking yellow. No.
Mike?
Dang, Jungle Boy versus Christian is next. Good lord.
God damn.
Sorry, Jungle Man.
Oh, Jungle Man.
You're not fighting Jungle Boy, you're fighting Jack Perry.
It's Jungle Boy Jack Perry, damn it.
Hey,
God
you heard.
damn, man. Fuck.
Masha is whooping Deanna's ass. Good God.
Yeah.
Y'all watching this?
Yeah.
Beating the shit out of her.
I'm over here watching Penn State versus Purdue.
I got that on the other
I'm
screen.
watching the backyard brawl.
But Jesus,
That's what I need to be watching.
Masha is moshing the fuck out of her. This is rough.
Shit. All this fucking wrestling this weekend. God damn.
That's why I'm glad I got Peacock now. Like,
Still too early to go out on a limb? Give me Jade. We still got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fucking matches left.
Mm-hmm. Mongo? Mongo, I'm waiting.
Who do we go for that 4-way title match earlier? I'm sorry, my
We
eyes
all
are blurry.
we all went Storm.
Storm.
Who would be a good match for Storm?
Jade.
Jade would be a great match for Tony Storm.
Son of a bitch.
Thunder Rosa is hurt and is gone for a while, so we're not going to get that match for a bit. Maybe it's time to push Jade to the fucking moon.
Dun, 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 dun.
Next one, we got Luke Perry versus Christian.
Anybody not going Jungle Boy?
Jungle Man. Jungle Man.
How the fuck is this doing this now?
Jungle Man walks up behind you and says, "Don't scream."
Jungle Man.
I thought
He
about going
wears.
fishing, but nope.
See, Jungle Boy wears Bugle Boy. Jungle Man wears Wrangler.
Lee. No, he
Real.
wears Lee. He wears
Real
Lee.
American jeans.
Now, here's a match I'm excited for. I just kind of wish Lethal and Wardlow weren't involved in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody not going Wardlow and FTR?
This is one of those like, oh, we don't have a video game, so we'll just we'll just do this. This is one of those type of matches.
God. Nasty hit. Jesus Christ.
Right. Next one is the Casino Royale Latta match. And in that matchup, we have. Hold on, I had the damn picture of the people. God damn it. Give me a second, folks.
I got it.
Oh.
We got Claudio Castagnoli versus Wheeler Yuta versus Penta El Zero. I don't think that's his name anymore, is it?
It's
Is it
Penta.
Penta something?
Penta Oscuro.
Oscuro, thank you. Versus Ray Phoenix versus Roosh versus Andrade El Idolo versus Dante Martin versus the Joker. Now, who here believes that's going to be anybody but MJF?
I didn't even think about MJF.
Right.
It's gonna be Eric. It's gonna be Eric Redbeard.
I just assumed it, like MJF would pop up after CM Punk probably wins.
They are pushing the shit out of Masha Slamovich. Jesus. She is mauled
choking.
everybody.
She's choking the fuck out of Deanna right now. At the bottom.
They have go ahead and tune in. Ooh,
Hey, Daddy.
No one has stood a chance, and she just beat someone that's like the most dominant champion they've ever had. It's just good God Almighty, you know. It's they're fully behind Masha Slamovich, which is cool because she fucking rules. But you know who else rules? Lady Frost.
Sure does. All right. So it's on me.
Right.
I won't be able till like 12:30.
Oh, 1:45.
But you're gonna be Shane Taylor. No, he will not. No, it will not. And I can tell you that now. I can say it now, but I don't know if I should. But it can't be Shane Taylor.
Why?
Because Shane Taylor is somewhere else now.
He's in New Japan.
Nope.
Probably at the PC.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
He's with Impact?
Good.
Shane Taylor showed up at the recent tapings. He's with Impact Wrestling.
Good.
Nice.
Good. Because they messed up not even having They messed up not even having him around.
Taylor Promotions and Impact. Hell fucking yeah, let's go.
That's a good.
They disrespected him right off jump when they didn't even let them have Shane Taylor Productions to even let when ROH went out of business. They should have kept letting them do what they were doing. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Khan bought them. All the people they brought back. You didn't say nothing about Shane Taylor Productions. You didn't say nothing about Shane Taylor. So like Impact, that's a good come up.
It's a great come up.
Do right by Lady Frost.
Do right by Lady Frost, and we can all be happy for you again.
I am.
Taylor Promotions and Impact. Let's fucking go.
I guess give me the Joker.
You know what? Anyone not going the Joker? Cool. All right.
Golly, TK, man, what the hell?
Next one is Acclaim versus Swerve in Our Glory. Is going Swerve. Swerve.
Yeah, Rihanna and Mashevich got the same body.
No, they don't.
Look at that midsection.
No, they don't. I done already said enough dumb shit today. I'm not saying anything else.
All right.
You're fine.
That was pretty damn dumb. I'm not gonna lie, it really was.
It's all right. It's okay.
Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
wow,
Mm-hmm. I like it.
wow.
I like it a lot.
They had her beat Deanna. Wow.
I mean, clean as a fucking whistle.
That's the one thing I like about Impact. When they're all in, they are all in. And they want you to.
Wow.
They're not gonna. They ain't even gonna give you no hint. They're gonna let you
Oh
know.
shit!
They rip the Band-Aid off. This person is next.
And you know that matters because they love them some Deanna.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
I've never seen someone leave NXT and become like legitimized so instantly, go into another company.
God damn.
I really almost did not recognize Jordan Grace for a second.
Dude, she's putting in work.
I really did not almost recognize her. I was like, yo, who? Oh,
She's
okay.
put in a ton of work.
Mike, who you got? Swerve or McLean? Scissor me, daddy.
Absolutely not.
I fucking ask anybody not going Swerve in our glory.
Right,
Cool.
Mongo,
All right,
go ahead and
anyway.
speak to me, brother.
Yeah, let's go ahead
I'll go the Acclaim.
Mm.
They got Billy Gunn with them. And you know I loves me some Billy Gunn. That's
Cause
Dolph's
you're an
actual dad.
man.
That's Dolph's actual dad.
We got Ricky
on.
Starks versus Powerhouse Hive.
Yeah, battle of the two hot interest themes.
Bam,
This is gonna
bam,
be good.
bam. That's my pick.
right.
Powerhouse.
That's your pick, Mac?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, give me Powerhouse.
Man, I don't know.
This gonna be a good ass match.
It is. That's gonna be real good, dude. Honestly, I don't think there's a wrong answer between these two.
It really isn't.
Like, these are both guys you want to like be stars in this company. So, but you know, I do love me some.
Power.
That being said,
Ricky Starks.
Look at you taking a page out of my book. In the words of Edge, I hate you.
Next, it's the
you're
Elite
destined
versus.
to do this forever.
That stare down was scary yet sexy as hell. My God.
Nah, it was all scary. All
Have
scary.
y'all seen Jordan? She's hitting that moonsault now on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary.
Like, good God, she is incredible. Damn.
All right,
she's
we got the Elite versus. We don't fucking know.
It's either the best friends or who was the other team?
Mongo.
I remember.
No, we don't watch it. No, I'm just playing.
Dark Order are best friends.
Oh, that's right. Oh. So it's going to be Dark Water versus the Elite. And
Hangman and Dark Order versus the Elite. Yeah.
The it's the ultimate match of storytelling. Basically, it's the biggest circle of all full circles.
pretty much.
It really does. It really does close everything out. If this would
is
tie that story together nicely with a nice little bow.
Mm-hmm.
And unlike with Brock, you know what Brock and Roman did? They finally, even though I said it was the end game when it was WrestleMania, SummerSlam was. I pray to God it was the end
love of
game.
God.
This is truly the end game in AEW.
They buried this
If
motherfucker.
we get another Roman and Brock match, I'm gonna be fucking furious. I hate that we lost Cowboy Brock so soon, but no sir.
With that being said, I'm going elite.
The
elite.
I am going to go with the Dark Order. Question mark, whatever we're
specifically
calling
saying
it.
Dark Order?
I'm going to you know what? Yeah, I will specifically say Dark Order.
All right. I'm just telling you right now, if the best friends win on Friday, well, you'll have a free pick. You'll have a free move. So whatever. I guess it really doesn't matter. But all right.
Omega's back. You would think that automatically put another belt on him, especially these belts.
I mean, Kenny and the Bucks as your first trios champions
makes every much sense.
That is fucking money.
Looking for
but they've been telling this damn Hangman Dark Order story for the past years and change now.
And Kenny's working hurt. That's the whole story. That Kenny's hurt. Kenny's
and the Bucks they've been the workhorses.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt has always had a broken back for like 70 years now.
Matt's back has been broken for the better part of a decade.
Great. Every tag match, his back goes out.
I'm a back.
Dude, just get a back out of me already.
Backy out of me. Looking like Sean after that casket match.
No.
Who you got, Michael?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, boy, come on. Not that tough. Hey, Friar Chuck, you all right over there?
Right. I am going to go with the Dark Order.
Ooh. You doing question mark or saying Dark Order? Which one?
Give me the Dark Order.
Okay.
No, very confident. So I said before that.
No, Mongo, I'm not confident.
I am. Shit, I am.
Apprehensive. I'm very apprehensive about that pick.
So I said before that, like, you would think Kenny and the Elite versus Osprey and his boys would have been the finals.
Right.
Unless, like, they couldn't get him there for the finals at All Out, which is probably what happened, or because neither team is winning.
Also, shout out to Kenny Omega for the most fucking pettiest entrance
Oh my god,
of all time.
That was the greatest.
Fantastic.
That petty of the petty of the petty. It's okay.
My Kenny Omega appreciation has never been so high than when that shit was happening. Every single line
is better than Will Ospreay.
It was even funnier because leading up to that point, wrestling Twitter was basically going in on Will Ospreay about, oh yeah, you make these jokes, but everybody I always talk about I'm broke. Yeah, because he does he says, oh, I don't care about making money. I got 85 5-star matches. It's like, yeah, well, I got this merch money, so have fun with your stars. Because I got merch money.
If you ask the Bucks or Kenny Omega, do you want to have those stars or do you want to keep that money you made? They don't give a fuck about those stars. They don't give a shit.
They really don't. That's why AEW exists.
That's why WWE exists.
Fuck them stars. I don't care. It's cool for them. They're like, all right, little accolade, but they don't give a fuck.
Shit, that's why
they made more money than any other group has made decades over that merch. They don't give a fuck about that.
Literally.
Okay. So hold on. So I'm the only person that win the league?
Yep.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Two people with a question mark. So that could
Here's
be
the thing.
elite.
The reason why I say elite is because I do believe Dark Order is going to going to be the finals, and I do believe that Hangman is going to turn on them for the exact reasons that you gave, Mongo. Omega's hurt.
Do you
They're
think
gonna
Omega's
new.
hurt?
They're gonna New Day the fuck out those trios titles. They they are gonna freebird that shit between the four of them.
So you think so that? Well, so you saying that means that Hangman, Kenny, and the Elite turn heel again?
Yepper.
It's a ballsy choice.
I got
I,
big models.
honestly, I think it's either Hangman or the Dark Order, or they finally put a belt on fucking Orange Cassidy.
Nah, I didn't do
You think Orange? Never,
I mean, it can honestly do that. It's AEW.
you think Orange
Listen,
never gets the belt ever?
Orange Cassidy is going to get a belt around the same time Roddy Piper got his first belt with WWE. Just about when he's almost out the door.
12 years too late.
hmm Just about when he's almost out the door. All right.
There's an Intercontinental Championship, and I get the fuck out.
Right.
Oh, don't forget his other title reign in WWE. Because I went to the Raw.
Yeah, the
Some
tag titles.
Tag titles. The drunk dads.
And then the greatest superstar of all time, Kenny of the Spirit Squad, whipped their ass.
I remember being at that Raw where they had to defend the tag titles, and they won thanks to DX. And I literally went to the show to see Shawn Michaels, and I didn't get to see Shawn Michaels until the end of the damn show for like a minute, and then he was gone. Oh, I was so pissed.
What was his full name?
Who, Kenny Dykstra?
Dykstra, that's right. Thank you.
Who is now he is now an agent for WWE. He broke up one of the fights.
Yeah.
I mean,
get on him.
The man had dedication when they tried to bring him back for that Dolph angle. Remember, he quit his job.
Hey, he did. Look, man, he had a lot of potential. He did. It didn't work out. Anyway, so next up, we're going with the world title match: John Moxley versus CM Punk.
I would just like to say, I told y'all this was gonna happen. People said, "Oh man, that's boring. It wasn't gonna happen." This is AEWWE. This is what they do. All they did was CM Punk is playing the role of CM Punk and John Moxley. The only thing that has changed is instead of John Cena, it's John Moxley.
With that
Instead
being
of a
said,
summer of Punk, it's going to be a fall. Pumpkin Spice Punk.
Oh, dear God.
yep.
With Chicago seasoning.
It is crazy that he's had the summer of Punk in 3 companies and it only worked the first time.
Listen, I hate him. Put him
Thanks
down.
to him fucking his foot up, you getting Pumpkin Spice Punk.
Put him down as my pick. Look, I'm ashamed of myself. I gotta put my head down for that.
Put
shit.
him down for me as Pumpkin Spice Punk.
I gotta put my head down because I made him as a pick.
Mike, you going Punk too?
Yeah.
See,
Put your head down.
Everybody loves CM Punk. I'll turn my camera back on. Everybody loves CM Punk. When they hear, look in my eyes, what they say. Yeah, y'all love that.
No, I don't. Not no more.
See what happens? He
That's
has
a good
literally,
song.
like Mongo has said, he has done this in ROH. He did this in ROH to go to WWE. He did it in WWE just to sucker everybody, including me, into liking him and thinking he was the best in the world and all this, that, and the other.
SSDD, brother. Same shit, different day.
And now he's done it again. He just happened to get hurt.
It is the same story, and when he turns heels, he was the same thing he always does when it's the same shit. It's the same thing.
Fucking
He's
pumpkin.
gonna pumpkin spice punk. This is the fall season of punk.
Mongo, who you picking? Who you picking, Mongo?
That
Think you
sounds
slick?
like a fucking laxative. That
He
shit
gonna be a laxative for this fall season. He is the laxative that Discovery needs with they broadcast.
Mox is gonna beat Punk in Chicago.
And then he is going to die.
You know what? I like that. Give me Mox just for the hell of it.
God damn it, Mongo, because I was thinking about that also.
Damn.
And I'm staying with pumpkin spice punk. You know what? I'm gonna go all in for Sunday. I'm gonna put on my CM Punk shirt. I will be a Punk fan for that match. I will cheer him on.
If I lose this by 1 point, I don't really give a shit. So whatever. I already believe that I've lost anyway. So
Change it.
I'm gonna go Mox. Fuck it. I'm gonna go with who I want to win.
Believe me, I want my Cincinnati brethren to win, but I want this fucking title even more.
And hey, we still all get one change per show. So,
I mean, if Dark Order
well, yeah, that's true also.
If Dark Order don't win, I'm gonna be looking like,
yeah. Oh, I know you are.
All right. Next up, we got Worlds Collide. We got somebody else who came down Tuesday to NXT, and not only did they come down Tuesday, they made an actual challenge for the title. So we get Ricochet versus Carmelo Hayes. Tito has Melo. I'm going to go.
Honestly, if any of us would get a graphic design, Matt, I would make that shirt. Hey, that's a moneymaker. Pumpkin spice.
Yep.
It would make so much money. Oh my god.
Pumpkin.
I'm going Melo.
Does anybody here think that they had somebody else lined up for Melo and then it just fell through, so Ricochet's the last option?
I thought about it not in that way. I thought about it like this: all the people that are main roster that are coming down, these are the folks that not necessarily they ain't trying to get on that plane. They ain't trying to go all the way over there.
Isn't Worlds Collide over there? Is Worlds Collide here?
Worlds Collide is over here, I believe.
Really?
These are the folks that they're like, y'all can stay home. We don't need you for SmackDown. But guess what? You got history. You got history in NXT. Go down there so you can still. It's kind of like it's not a demotion. It's more of like, here, do this to stay on y'all's toes. We'll handle it, but meet us at the Raw City. Meet us at the Raw City at the Worlds Collide.
Shit, I thought it was over there.
Nah,
No.
I honestly feel like
because anybody who unifies is going to be staying.
I honestly feel like they should do something like this for the folk. Like when they had the Saudi events, let the people like a KO or a Sammy, the folks that we know aren't going to be there, let them do something in NXT. Pop up in NXT for that weekend.
All right. I'm taking Melo. Matt, who you taking?
This starts at 4:00, so this show's gonna be ending right when All Out starts.
Yep, they said they're basically going to make you're gonna get to the point where you're going to watch the stupid ass buy-in or you're going to watch NXT. I'm going to watch NXT.
Who the fuck is watching the buy-in over?
I'm going to watch NXT.
No way.
I'm going to go Melo. I don't know who they might have lined up for Carmelo. Maybe, honestly, I know who it needs to be. They need to let it be Gacy, or they need to let it be Mongo's favorite wrestler, Tony D'Angelo.
Shut up.
Spaghetti.
Shut up. All three.
Spaghetti.
All three. Shut
SpaghettiOs.
up. Mike didn't
I
say
mean-
anything. Mike didn't say anything. All
You-
three of you shut up.
Mongo, you know that man is going to win a belt. I'm telling you, he's going to. He's winning some type. He's gonna have some type of gold around his waist.
It will put me back in the coma.
No, it's not.
I'm
No, it's not.
gonna see it and I'm gonna be like,
I'm going to convert you to
I'm gonna be
being
like-
a fan
I'm gonna
of
be
this
like-
man.
I'm gonna be like,
Your man's
Fred
gonna be like
Sanford,
Fred Sanford. I was getting ready to say that. It's the big one, Elizabeth.
No, you are not. You are not, and I am going to bring you back.
Oh God.
You are not going to turn me into a Tony D fan. It's not happening.
All right.
You know what?
What the fuck is that?
I'm gonna go Ricochet.
Okay. Oh,
I think that Melo is ready for the main roster.
Exactly. I'm going Ricochet too.
They're gonna switch, and Spaghetti Man is gonna beat Ricochet for that belt.
Oh, I like that. Mongo,
Yeah,
did y'all
yeah.
Did y'all start Rico?
I believe
No, you didn't. No, you
I
didn't.
don't
No, you
blame
didn't.
him. I don't feel
you
he
didn't.
did. I don't blame him if he did.
No, you didn't.
No,
I
no,
don't
we didn't because we started Seth. We didn't start.
Yeah.
We didn't start Ricochet. Which is, I guess, honestly, I have more hope in Seth winning than Ricochet winning. So
Right.
that worked out pretty well.
Next, we have a unification match.
This is gonna be
Between-
Match
good.
of
Is-
the weekend.
Easily, we have the NXT champions, the Creed brothers, versus the NXT UK champions, Jensen and Briggs, versus Gallus versus Pretty Deadly.
Man, Julius Creed is a fucking monster.
Oh,
Yes.
And honestly,
Good.
this should be a match that this should just be a match. There should not even they don't need titles. All four of these teams need to be on the main roster.
Right now.
Yeah, all four. Like I can't believe how great Jensen and Briggs ended up being.
Right, because you know what? I think
At first I wasn't with them, but man, they really came a long way.
I think I told you, Mongo, one time I watched the match, I was like, yo, those two dudes can actually go. Like they're not kind of bad. Jensen and Briggs have come a long way. With that being said, I'm going Gallus.
Jensen was on that Evolve 10th anniversary show. He was the first match. He beat up Anthony Green. So I knew that they were looking at him like a big star, and then they brought him in with like a short haircut and a tag team. I'm like, that's not what I expected, and I kind of thought he was going to get lost in the shuffle. But damn, you said you went Creeds, Gallus.
I said Gallus. Matt?
I'm doing the Gallus pose. Just
Even though I benched them because this match is just too damn deadly.
Risky.
It really isn't. And we're taking a bigger risk in another match. So I'm gonna go Creeds. I'm still gonna go Creeds. Honestly, any team would be great in this match.
Again, a no lose situation with these four. It's man, it wasn't that long ago that their tag division sucked,
They had nobody left.
and now it is on fire.
Yes, boy.
All I had to do is kill NXT UK.
Right.
Yes, boy.
Yes, boy.
Thank you, HBK. I had the faith.
Mike, on you. Don't sit there and try to act like the velvet picture in every black family home. No, don't act like that. Like you. She'll go.
I'll give Mike's ass a countdown timer.
sitting there looking like he posing for an R&B Revolution album.
All it is like the unbuttoned white shirt, just like barely flowing.
Right.
Now with this wool on my chest,
Werewolf Brothers.
Oh. With that being said, I'm going with the fucking werewolves. I'm going with Gallus.
It's a good pick.
Wolfgang, baby. Coffee Brothers.
Mongo.
Who
gave the fucking imp power?
It is. I think between Creeds and Gallus.
Why should be pretty fucking deadly?
No, it better fucking not be.
That's what I was thinking. I was going to pick them.
I'm going off of fantasy. If we, nope. Here's need those points.
Here's the thing. Creeds can't win on Sunday because someone's gonna fuck them over.
Yeah.
Roderick. Yes, boy.
Fuck it, change me to Gallus. Go ahead, change me to Gallus, then.
Yeah. All right, next match
that song fucking slaps, by the way. That shit.
It damn sure it does. It sounds like a bar fight.
It does.
That song sounds like a bar fight. Like if you hear that, if you walk into a bar and you hear that song playing, just turn the fuck back around. Because unless you plan on fighting for the night, dude. Next match is Doodoo Drop and Nikki Ash versus
Katana Chance and Caden Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody
Chance
not
and
going to
Carter.
CNC?
Right.
The CNC Music Factory?
See Music Factory?
I ain't got to think about this. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Now here comes another bullshit. Mandy Rose versus Blad Davenport versus Maiko Satomura.
Before we start this, Matt, who's taking the pin here?
Blair.
Okay, all right.
Except for Jeremy, she's not. She's winning.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some ballsy picks this time. He's kind of.
He's going all out.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Mandy.
Yep.
I am confidently going with Mandy. So confidently, I am starting her in this match against two people that are not owned.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
is.
God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I forgot about that. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Y'all are either about to
Oh
walk
my
away
God.
30.
I looked at it like this. We are losing the lead regardless of what the fuck happens. We are losing the lead. We just don't have enough matches. We have Gunther and we have maybe one other. We don't have Roman. I benched Roman. We don't have many matches on Clash. We have a lot of NXT talents, but the ones that are really, really good for us are the Creeds. Can't use them. Apollo, he's probably about to get cut.
Ain't no probably. Ain't no fucking probably. That bald-headed fucking milk dud is gone. That nigga gone.
That bald-headed skittle diddle
Cut from
is
y'all
gone.
or cut from the WWE?
Cut from us. I'm only saying probably because you know what usually happens. As soon as we drop someone, that's when they become like the number one contender or they win shit. So it's like
I dropped Nathan Frazier's ass, and he's gonna start a 3-match series with what's his name?
Oh, Axiom.
Axiom.
A kid.
Yeah. Are you shitting me? Are you fucking kidding me?
And like, if you think about it, if Melo wins, who could possibly beat Melo? Waller, or Apollo, because it's NXT. All you got to do is win two matches, and you be right back to being cool again.
Yo,
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
we ain't gonna just we just gonna let it just sneak by how Mongo snuck in Mako over there, right? How he snuck in Satomura. Like nobody want to pay it. Like I'm paying attention to shit.
That
Mongo over there
lady,
talking and then snuck in. Like yeah, all right.
that lady, and
Let me sneak in
Sting
this.
are like the only pieces of WCW that are still wrestling.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it. The final boss. Look, let's be real. Either she wins this match
Or she retires.
or she's gone. There's no. It's those two picks. She either wins or she's leaving.
She's a bye-bye.
And honestly, that's why I was sitting up there like, well, maybe somebody gonna try and pick up one of them, and then y'all just went all in on bait, and I was just kind of just sitting there like, well, we're first, but I'm not about to waste priority on that. So
I have more faith in bait winning than Mako, but for this,
Speaking of that, our final prediction match: Tyler Bate versus Braun Baker. I'm taking Bate. Tito took Bate also.
is it time for Braun?
Yep. He's going up with Mello.
Here's the thing: with Braun Strowman back, did they change Braun Breaker's name?
oh god,
Oh God.
remember what I used to call Braun Strowman? Someone used to call him on a podcast I used to listen to. They used to call him LeBron Strowman. But now, I mean, you got Braun, and now it's like, oh dang, LeBron Breaker.
Because I think they were going to call him Rex Steiner.
Yeah, I honestly like his real name. Sounds just as badass.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now they have a Braun. Like Braun shows up on Monday, so do you take the belts off of the other Braun and bring him up, or do you?
Yep.
Baby Braun, baby Braun.
You're going to have Braun and Monday Night Mello.
With the Strowman.
Matt, who you got, Matt?
I'm going Braun.
Ooh.
I don't think Braun is done.
Him and Monday Night Mello.
I don't think him or Mello they're gonna. I'll say this now.
A little bit longer, I think.
And I read something that the next NXT event, big time event, is Halloween Havoc. And for the first time ever, it is not going to be on TV. It is going to be a premium live event.
So that needs a big match.
And
a bigger match than Mello and Braun.
And who should be facing Braun maybe at that time, possibly? For spookiness? Gacy again.
No, not Gacy.
Yeah.
No.
You and
Dad. And then the Dyad can win.
Yes, boy.
Oh, Matt's storyline is going to happen.
Matt.
No, Mike, who you picking?
It's not happening.
I'm picking Master Bate.
The Master.
Master Bate.
Taking my man Jerky.
Now you got me thinking of Show
Jerky.
They can have that. They can have that same match with Bate and Gacy in Halloween Havoc.
They really could. Either way, I know Gacy and the Dyad are going to be either him or Spaghetti Man. Pick your poison.
Who you got, Mongo? Don't be taking forever. Nah, I'm breathing, motherfucker.
Don't be me.
He's sneaky because y'all saw how he just
we were cool.
threw Miko in there.
Right.
We weren't paying attention. He was Miko.
Yeah, that's why I asked him, who you picking?
The wrestling fan in me really wants Tyler Bate to win this.
Mm-hmm.
But the businessman in me, first off, I shouldn't say that, but like the business side of me
is a broke ass motherfucker like the rest of us.
I go Braun.
I knew that sleep was too much for you.
Is it weird that I don't trust Bate to win for this, but I trust Bate enough to start him in fantasy?
Nope, because I'm pretty sure I picked against the NWO person and one of these two. I do it all the time.
Mhm.
God, this is going to be a fucking train wreck. All right, so I am kind of amazed. There's only one match on here that we agreed on for this show. No, two, Gallus. But that was like because Kenny changed his pick.
Right.
This is AWE. We didn't disagree too much, but WWE is a little bit tougher to predict right now. Shit. All right.
This is gonna be
our
good.
It's
You
gonna
will
be good.
you will know if Maddie Reigns is the champion because you're gonna get a big time announcement. You're gonna get a
Does
video.
Roddy
that-
cross Creed and they feud with Roddy and Fish?
It depends on if Fish can stay healthy enough for them to do all that. He might get hurt on the way there. And this
Fish
is
is going.
NXT. The parking
Fish is
lot
going
is
to get hurt.
dangerous.
Fish gonna get hurt packing his bag in the AEW locker room.
Right.
Okay, that's what's gonna happen about it. But yeah,
Fish,
Roddy
let me show
definitely.
Punk how to
gonna-
throw a kick, and then his leg's gonna turn to dust when it hits a bag. That man's been throwing kicks since the 1700s.
He literally has.
Um, this motherfucker's a great grandfather.
Imagine like you're going across like the swamps of Carolina. It's muggy. You're in one of those big ass trench coats. You're coming from Britain. You're just like, oh, I said to get these turncoats, and all of a sudden you hear a shot, and then like a kick in the back of your head. That's Bobby Fish.
Nah, Bobby Fish is kicking people like Peter Griffin, Roadhouse.
Yeah, so shout out. That's
Roadhouse.
Mongo subscription is what Walker does.
Right. Well,
The new
boys,
Walker.
No, not the new Walker. Don't get me.
don't
started
ever
about the
don't
new
ever
Walker.
disrespect Walker like that.
Don't get me started about that new bullshit Walker. I want the one that comes on like Pluto Walker. That's what I rep.
Right, there's
Pluto
only
TV
one
Walker. Chuck Norris.
Right.
There's
Nor
only
the
one
track.
Walker that we acknowledge.
Yes, I did. I did do that. All right. Anything else we need to talk about?
That's
No.
It's gonna be a great weekend. Happy Labor Day to everybody. Enjoy
be,
the holiday.
enjoy
Be
the
safe.
extended weekend. Exactly. Be
Yes,
safe. If
thank
you're
you,
out there,
yes.
if you're out there drinking, please do not drive. If you're inebriated or under any kind of influence, please do not get behind the wheel of any vehicle. Don't get on your bike. Call a cab. Call a cab home, folks. We want to see y'all here with us next week. We don't want to hear about you mopped up on the road, on the side of the road somewhere.
All right.
All right. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you can always follow us at facebook.com/under the ring pod and twitch.tv/under the ring pod. Give me my next banner, Mongo. Follow us on our personal Twitter pages. Please follow this man right here because the more he writes, the more he gets paid. Greg Bush SK. You can also find me on Twitter. I like to take pictures. Please find me on Twitter. If you see some of my pictures, share it, tag me in it so I can get paid for it. Rock Ribs 44. Like we all trying to get paid out here. Don't forget to tune in to my boy Mr. Freshbeard. Always has topics of the day to discuss. Always trying to look pretty in the goddamn mirror. This is motherfucker staying in the mirror more than a little bit.
Haircut tomorrow, baby. So you gonna get the fresh beard. The fresh beards matter, baby. Yeah.
Good lord. And you got the person that ain't winning a belt this week. The right answer. Our boy Matt. Matt's gonna be out there. Matt has all the juicy gossip. He just don't like to share it. Matt has all the juicy gossip.
I got all the sources. I ain't got no sources.
And
We just
last,
clinging on to a lead.
right. And last but
Imagine
not
you're just
least,
like saying incorrect shit, just trying to mess with it, spreading misinformation.
we have our street team captain, Boriel Maliente. Our boy Tito, always in the streets repping UTR. Also, folks, if you like Game of Thrones, and you watch House of the Dragons, follow us. Because on Wednesdays, we got a little something called Y'all Presents Podcast, but we out here talking shit about some dragons. So you get dragons on Wednesdays from us, and you get wrestling on Thursdays from us. Thank you for joining us. Anything y'all got brothers got to say?
I think that's it. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have fun this weekend. Watch some football, and
Yeah, next
you know,
week at this time we'll be up against football.
man,
It'll be
do
Thursday
we
night.
do we
Football?
skip all out for House of Dragon?
Ooh.
Let's find
No,
out.
It's on HBO Max.
no,
We can
no.
literally just watch it, or you can just
Fuck HBO Max. Anyway, peace.